So we're talking about what women want.
Not just women, men too, but I want to know what women want. What do you want? What they want their husband? What they want their significant other to do?
Women just want base things, right? That is to be safe, to have safety, to feel safe, right? And I don't mean just like physically safe, like protect me. Yes, that's good. But I mean like, is my heart safe? Are my dreams safe? Are my fears safe? My insecurities? Can I share those things with you without judgment, without them being used against me later?
So you're saying men are judging the women?
I think men can be judgmental, but I think some immature males can also be like, somebody gets angry, they get upset, and they act like a little girl, so to speak, with their attitude and bring up something that you shared to kind of wound you or to inflict pain because they know it's a tender spot.
So you're saying that's what men want to do. You're saying men have tendencies of inflicting pain. I didn't say men want to
do it. I'm saying the foundation of it all is women want to feel safe. We want to be appreciated for what we provide and what we offer, what we produce, because I feel like for whatever reason this whole worldly rhetoric, I don't know where this crap came from, where little boys are saying like, what does she bring to the table and all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not even touching on that conversation because it's stupid.
Hit it.
And it's a waste of time.
Hit it like you don't care.
It's a waste.
Do the Dobie boys. Hit it like you ain't scared.
Because the people that are having those conversations are males, they're not men. They're boy children. They're not grown men, because a grown man is not asking a woman, what do you bring to the table, right?
Do you understand when they're asking that, what they're looking for?
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Forget what they talking about. Have you ever asked me that?
You just gonna put me on the spot like that?
Yes, because again, I don't want to waste time on our stuff talking about all the foolish stuff that everybody else talking about, because it's pointless. That's not our
But this
crowd.
is the society that we live in.
I don't care, but I'm not called to the whole society. Our audience are people who are trying to be the best wives they can be, the best husbands they can be.
Well, that's why I said what women want.
They trying to have their relationship, rock solid on the foundation of God, His Word, truth, righteousness, being a threefold cord that's not easily broken. And that's not everybody. Everybody don't want that.
I know, but here's the thing though, all right? There's a passage in the Bible where they sowed the tares. Somebody sowed the wheat and tares, and they grew together. And then they said, Master, the place where you sow wheat, there's tares. And then he said, let them grow together. Come harvest time, I'll do the separation, right? Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? The tares and the wheat right now, that's why we're bringing it up, because all that stuff is combined in this moment that we're living in. Brought it up because you got these crazy parts and then you got some good parts to the crazy parts. So they're crazy with the good parts is now mingling, and they're commingling, and they don't know how to go ahead and be cohesive. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Right. I mean, so you can help them people.
Oh, what do you mean? You can or we can?
No, I said you can. Those not my people. I don't.
But we have women like that too, though.
Again, they are not my people.
Well, who is your people then, Miss Cola?
My people are the people who, they may not understand it. They may not completely know what it means to be a wife, to be a mother, to live a life of righteousness, but they are open to it. And they have a desire for it. They know that they can be better. They want to be better. My people are not the people that's standing 10 toes down on foolery and foolishness. Right? And they want to stay in that foolishness. My people are people who, they may be caught up in some stuff, but they want to find their way out of the stuff, right?
Okay.
If you're trying to find your way out of it, I'm with you all day. I'll go the distance with you.
You go the distance
to help you get out of it. But if you want to stand 10 toes down in the foolery, that's where I'm gonna leave you. But yes, I think women want to feel safe and they want to feel love. Women want a soft place to land, right? We are not helpless and incapable. We are extremely independent, and we know how to take care of ourselves. We know how to take care of our households, and we're learning all the things that we don't know. But in all the things that we do every day, we need to have a soft place where I can go lower my guard, I can relax, and I'm safe with you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually.
The man is saying the same thing.
I think we all want the same thing.
The man is saying the same thing.
So
I want the exact same thing. I want a safe place.
Be nurtured and loved.
But is it fair if I come home and you tackle my head with crazy stuff that happened with your family or at work and not pour anything into me after I just left this crazy job with Joe Blow and Smo doing whatever they doing while in a world that everybody is trying to fire everybody? Like, really?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's important for everybody to try to create a safe space.
So all I'm asking for is just a little love. All the men is just asking for with their spouse is just a little love. Wouldn't you say?
I agree. I think we all want love. Fundamentally, that's just one of the basic human needs. Everybody wants to.
But they're not getting it though.
We don't get it because I feel like everybody's so caught up in their own wounds, trauma, pain that we in pride, like we don't want to lower our guard, we don't want to lower our defenses, we're afraid of being hurt. We carry residue from one relationship into to the next. We bring home baggage from work, from school, all these other different places, and so maybe like a few minutes to decompress in the car after work before you go in the house, so you're not walking into the house triggered, and so the first thing your spouse says, you feel like it's an attack, or you take it out on them because you got all this buildup from whatever you've been dealing with in your work environment and vice versa. So, but yeah, I just want to be loved. Like, you know, when you come and you hug me and you squeeze me and you wrap your arms around me, like, I mean, scientifically, was it dopamine, serotonin, you know, all of these things. It's relaxing, it's soothing, it's calming, right? Sometimes I'm upstairs working on a computer and I'm deep in the trenches and I have to take a mental break. And then I come and find you downstairs on the office on the computer. And when I walk around to your side of the desk, you still be sitting at the computer looking. And I'm like, I know he see me standing here. And so I have to violently swing your chair around aggressively because I'm like, at this point, I shouldn't have to ask you.
I just be in the zone. That's all. Be in the zone. So I think some men be in the zone when the man is in the zone. No disrespect. No, it's just, okay, I'm here and I will do better.
Yeah.
So, but you have to vocalize it sometimes. Or, as you just said, because I like what you do. I love what you do. You forcefully bombard your way. You're going to give me this. Okay.
And that's only because I'm like, I don't have the energy to set, like, I need to do better with communicating sometimes. But I feel like
communication is the key.
So I just, like, grab your chair and spin you around. And then I grab your arms and, you know, hug you and invade your personal space completely.
And most importantly, let's pour into your situation. Let's pour into your house. Let's pour into your relationship. Let's pour into you at your job. Let's pour into you at your lowest so that you can get the need. I love pouring into you. You know I love pouring into people? I love pouring into you.
I know.
I remember when I was in Georgia, I said, you want me to fish or do you want me to pour? Most people just said, I want you to pour. Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll pour. But I do love fishing too, though.
I think it's communicate, you know, and share with your partner or spouse what's important to you, what you need. Not in a way that's like, you not doing this and you not doing, like, that's not gonna help draw anything to anybody, but just share what's important to you and how you want them to love you, and be receptive, right? Don't take it as an attack. Nobody is trying to criticize you and say that they don't like what you're doing and all of that kind of stuff. It's just more of how can we help each other to love each other better and to show up for each other.
I like that, Cola.
In a better way.
I like that, Cola.
Well, I like you, Chachi.
You better like me. All that money I be putting. You know, I got papers on you.
Did you just say?
I got papers on you. I learned that from Apostle Peoples years ago. When he said he had papers on his wife,
Yes.
I said I'm about to use that. I'm about to plagiarize that. I got papers on you, one. I love that, man.
Yes.
Chachi and Cola.
See you next time.